Well, I guess you won't believe it. The next nuclear war is imminent, but this time the protagonist is not a weapon of destruction, but a nuclear battery. So, when did nuclear batteries appear? What kind of development process has it experienced? Can it really last 10,000 years? Hi! Welcome to Auto Age. Okay, in today's video, let's talk about the nuclear battery. Let's get started. The relationship between human beings and nuclear energy basically began in the last century, and nuclear batteries are no exception. It was invented in 1913 by British physicist Henry Moseley. In that year, he used crystal X-ray diffraction to observe and measure the spectrum of various metal chemical elements. After pioneering Moseley's law, he designed the world's first nuclear battery, by the way. However, this battery also has many shortcomings, the most typical of which is the strict requirement for the vacuum environment. In this case, it has very few fields of application. Later, people discovered that the service life of nuclear batteries was much longer than that of ordinary batteries. This advantage was just in line with the space exploration career that was about to start at that time. Therefore, a group of scientists are busy working on nuclear weapons, while another group of scientists are busy working on nuclear batteries. Since the 1950s, nuclear batteries have entered a stage of rapid development. People have manufactured nuclear batteries with a wider range of applications through thermoelectric conversion machines, and related research has even expanded to device manufacturing and applications. Seeing that this ultra-long-life battery has continuously achieved research and development results, the United States formulated the Nuclear Power Assist Program in 1956, hoping that the research on nuclear batteries can help aerospace development. By 1961, they had achieved the feat of flying nuclear batteries into space. Today, 100 years have passed since the development of nuclear batteries. People have learned to use nuclear waste to make nuclear batteries to further improve their power generation performance and lifespan. For example, the NDB company in the United States previously stated that they have created a new type of nuclear battery through related technologies, and the life of this battery can even reach about 28,000 years. So why do nuclear batteries last so long? How exactly does it work? Nuclear batteries are also called radioisotope batteries and atomic energy batteries. Although they started to develop together with nuclear weapons and nuclear power plants, their popularity is relatively low. This has led to some misunderstandings about it. For example, many people think that nuclear batteries have the same power generation principle as nuclear power plants, and it is a condensed version of nuclear power plants. But in fact, nuclear power plants use the nuclear energy released by nuclear fission in nuclear reactors to generate electricity, and the principle of nuclear battery power generation has nothing to do with nuclear fission. Because it works by letting the isotopes in it decay to generate energy, which is then converted into electricity. It is precisely because of such a special principle of power generation that the classification of nuclear batteries is distinguished according to the conversion method. It is divided into two categories, namely non-thermal conversion nuclear battery and thermal conversion nuclear battery. And these two categories can be further subdivided. For example, the non-thermal conversion type can also be divided into direct charging type, direct conversion type and indirect conversion type. So, what is the difference in the working principles of these two different forms of nuclear batteries? First, let's talk about thermal conversion nuclear batteries. It is considered to be a category that started relatively early, and its technology development is relatively mature. As you can tell from its name, it uses the heat energy generated after the decay of isotopes to generate electricity. At present, the commonly used mechanisms of this type of battery are thermionic conversion, thermal photoelectric conversion, base metal hot spot conversion, etc. Although the conversion efficiency of thermions is as high as 20%, the production of curium-244, the raw material used for conversion, is relatively small, and the price is very expensive, which virtually increases the manufacturing cost. Next, let's take a look at the non-thermal conversion nuclear battery. The working principle is that in a vacuum environment, the emission source emits beta or alpha particles, which are then captured by the charge collection device to form an electric field. In fact, from the perspective of the power generation principles of different nuclear batteries, the reason why some people claim that it can be used for 10,000 years or more is mainly based on the half-life of the isotopes. However, although the half-life of the nuclear battery is long, it cannot withstand continuous consumption, so its actual service life should still be closely related to power consumption. Because of this, the current can be used for 10,000 years is still somewhat exaggerated. Besides, no one has such a longevity and really witnessed that the battery ran out of power after 10,000 years. In any case, the lifespan of nuclear batteries is much longer than that of other batteries. Most of the nuclear batteries currently developed are suitable for devices with low power consumption. In addition, in order for nuclear batteries to truly become people's dreams of super batteries that can be used smoothly for thousands or 10,000 years, the energy conversion mechanism needs to be further improved, because the energy conversion efficiency of most nuclear batteries is too low, which is a waste. As for the promotion of nuclear batteries for civilian use, it is estimated that there is still a long way to go. After all, their cost is too high. I don't know if NDB has developed a nanoscale diamond nuclear battery made of nuclear waste, whether it can rely on cheap raw materials to lower the market price of nuclear batteries. If the price is low enough, everyone is still willing to buy a piece for use. Even if it doesn't last thousands of years, even if it takes 5 to 10 years, it won't hurt. So, if the development of nuclear batteries in the future has made greater progress, in which fields will it be applied? The first is the aerospace field. This area is the main goal of competition among countries. In fact, the application of nuclear batteries in space exploration is not only about its long life, but also its lightweight, small size, and ability to withstand strong vibrations. Judging from the current situation, nuclear batteries meet most of the requirements. Therefore, as early as when Voyager 1 entered space, the United States installed long-lasting RTG nuclear batteries on it. After having this battery, Voyager 1, which has traveled far for decades, can still keep in touch with us before 2025. The second is that after entering the civilian field, nuclear batteries can be used in mobile phones and electric vehicles. After installing the nuclear battery, you don't need to look for charging treasures and charging piles anymore, because the power of the battery will not be exhausted in your lifetime. So, when do you think the day when nuclear batteries will be widely used will come? Are you looking forward to this battery? If it does hit the market, would you be willing to buy a piece? Okay, that's all for today. Please put your comments below, and share your insightful ideas with other people. Do you want to learn about more auto stories? Please keep following our channel and like our videos. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Your precious time with us is highly appreciated. See you.